Part 3 of this episode of ATR HBK Real Talk, and it's on my website, which we've done 3.5 episodes.
Three? Yeah. No. What? No.
2.5, 3.5. No, it was 3.5.
Oh yeah. I don't. I lost count after one.
Oh well. And then I have a 2-hour show at 12. Oh my god.
Yay!
Oh my god. If you want to.
Never gonna get tired of talking to a screen.
No, I'm just gonna be playing music. I don't feel like talking tonight. I took all my energy out on talking on this.
Yeah. Well.
So, on the previous episode, we said we were going to talk about WWE and how it's going.
Yep.
It's not going great.
Now, what? I spent a lot of the last episode talking about my views. Your turn.
My views on WWE now, it's that they play the storylines over and over repeatedly. It's getting annoying. Like you said with the superstars, they try to get the same kind of like the same superstars, but like the character, like Jack Swagger.
No, I know, but I'm not sure.
I'm tired.
No, wait, just wait. I'm not sure if it's the way you said it or the way it got transferred through FaceTime, but I heard superstars or stupid stars.
I said
something.
superstars. That's you.
No, I know, but it sounded like stupid stars, and I'm like, what? Like, wow, you really don't like these guys. Bunch of stupid stars, all of you.
Oh, God. Anyway.
So, what were we saying?
I think that WWE needs to come up with a new theme, new trend, not reliving old trends. Like, they want the Attitude Era to come back. To an extent, yes and no. Yes, as in, like, the storylines and, like, how they act. Like, in matches, they were more aggressive. And in matches here, that's going on in, everything else, it's, they're weak.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And like you talked about with The Undertaker, they didn't go anywhere with that. They just shut it down after that. That kind of pissed me off too as well. And I heard that The Rock and Triple H are going to be facing at this year's WrestleMania.
I don't know. I feel like they are trying to bring the Attitude Era back, but in all the wrong ways.
Mm-hmm.
In such that Rock excluded because he's come in as if he never left. I mean, he's in great shape. He's relevant, So he doesn't really count to this, but they've done specials of recent years, whatever, where they would do like classic matches where they'd bring back the old logo, they'd bring back superstars that are in their like 60s now and way out of shape, and they'd wrestle with the current superstars, and it's really sad. I mean, I get it. There's a nostalgia where like you want to see these people wrestle, but not in that shape. Like, you want to see that. People want to travel back in time and relive that. You can't do it when the person's 60 and practically in a wheelchair. Like, it's not the same. Like, I don't know. Like, the thing with Bret Hart that they had for a while going there, that I was so sick and tired of seeing him. I was like, is anyone in backstage, whoever's working the cameras, seeing this guy, no offense, but not a lot of his hair is still there, considering. I mean, he still has long hair, but it's not,
There's not
all
a lot.
there. And it's gray. Now, I understand that we all age and all that, and I have nothing against old people or whatever. All I'm saying is, they're going about it the wrong way, where they're trying to bring back the same people, but they're not in any shape to perform like they used to. So what they should do is take the same ideas, change them so that they're original, but with like the same aggression and stuff like that, and then apply that to the new superstars. And actually use the talent that they have instead of bringing back people in their 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever. Because I'm tired of seeing talent like freaking Kofi Kingston, who, he's my like poster boy for this, he is one of the most talented wrestlers I've ever seen. Just acrobatically. And they do nothing with him. They tried something with him briefly with Randy Orton, but they did it poorly. Well. It didn't go anywhere. And then I haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
I saw him at the WrestleMania do the freaking handstand spider jump walk thing, whatever the hell he did. And my thought was, he can do stuff like that. Why is he not more involved in like main event matches?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my thing, is like they're going about it wrong. The idea is good, but they're just not following through correctly.
I mean, because there's a lot of rumors being spread about certain superstars. Rumor number one, WWE is thinking of taking Jeff Hardy at the Royal Rumble. Now, there's another rumor. Stone Cold.
Just real quick, not to cut you off, but when you say rumor, do you mean like articles you've read or just things you've heard from people?
Like sports
or
articles.
Both? What was it?
Sports articles.
Okay, all right, keep going. Sorry, I was just curious where you got this from.
Oh no! I get these from I have this app from sports, and it tells every single sport that I like hockey, football.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I wasn't questioning your validity. Validity. What the hell is that? Validity.
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious as to
whether
this was word of mouth or in an article.
No, I'm
okay.
Getting it from an article. There's actually another article stating Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back for a few years.
Okay, that's my point exactly.
But now, no. Stone Cold is still in shape. He's like The Rock.
Not to the same exact level. Because
Well,
The Rock is almost in better shape.
Well, because The Rock is always in the gym, and I have his Instagram. And he's always posting pictures of him in the gym.
Yeah, all the WWE supers. I followed a few people. I ended up unfollowing them because it was just pictures of them in the gym, and I'm like, okay, I get it. You're strong. Stop.
Well, the only I did that with certain stars, but with The Rock, because he had this workout for Hercules, and it actually helped.
Yeah, but that's my point. Is they're bringing back people that they had their time. It was perfect for that era, and my thought is, what is he going to do now? Nothing against him. He's one of my top 5 favorite wrestlers ever, among with 95% of WWE fans. But not to say he's not relevant, but he's not relevant.
Mm-hmm.
I guess now this is me thinking from a storyline aspect. They could do something with him and the Authority But that would be the same exact thing as with him and Mr. McMahon. But
They already had that.
Yeah, and I guess that this time Triple H could actually fight back, but it's...
But about storylines, Daniel Bryan, a.k.a. Stone Cold Steve Austin, versus The Authority, Triple H, a.k.a. Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I completely forgot about that. Speaking of which, where has Daniel Bryan been?
He had 2 neck surgeries.
Ah, okay.
That's the reason why he's out.
Yeah, because I was like, he was really popular and then just gone. But
yeah.
All right, so.
But that's actually true.
I really hope that he gets right back into where he was because I really enjoyed watching him.
She was pretty good.
Yeah.
His wife is doing pretty good too, but she lost that major match on Hell in the Cell.
Yeah, but so you see what I'm talking about though, right? Like they're just recycling stories and stuff, and it's a good idea. They're just handling it wrong.
Yeah. WWE it's like with music. You can't come up with an idea, so you take a small bit of an idea you're already built and just extend it.
Well, even a better example within music would be like when you cover a song, but do it the exact same way the original artist did, except you're singing it. It's like, okay, different person, same exact thing. Not that big of a difference. I'm not saying I have all the answers. We're like, oh, what they should be doing is this, 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 and this. I'm not a manager of a $1 billion whatever corporation like WWE, so I don't know. All I'm saying is it's kind of obvious what they're doing. I would be okay if they recycled ideas if I couldn't tell that they were recycled. Like maybe if I was 8, then I wouldn't notice. But I notice, and it's just really sad.
It's not even sad. It's annoying.
Yeah, that's when I started seeing that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what else is out there, and then I was like, oh, TNA, they're too young of a company to be repeating ideas, and they were doing Attitude Era style stuff where they were having brawls out in the street and the cops would get involved, and then there was just I remember the most amazing thing I ever saw was they had the entire roster. I mean, everybody, staff that were former wrestlers, the current wrestlers, everyone. They all had them in the freaking parking lot and just beating the hell out of each other. I forget what it was over, but I remember watching the after show, and they actually had to stop, the scene where they were fighting, because people were calling the police, and the police actually showed up. And the after show started with the cops, pulling up, and they were like, we're gonna go to commercial. And they come back from commercial, and all the wrestlers are just standing there talking to the cops, and they're like, "No, it's okay. We're a wrestling show," because they were all in street clothes and stuff, and it was it was nuts.
Yeah,
and there were people
I
walking
think I saw
by
that,
taking
but I
pictures.
think Hulk Hogan was involved.
He was general manager at the time. I don't remember him being involved though.
I do remember it was because of the you know how with the they had the Ace of Spades or whatever. It was that. It
Main
was
Event Mafia. Were you thinking?
Yes.
I do think that was around that time.
Because I remember this because because the next day I was talking to you about it.
Yeah, I remember because I brought it up, and I was like, dude, you have to watch TNA. They did this crazy stuff.
Yeah, and I got hooked, and then that fell apart, and I actually stopped watching wrestling for a bit. but then I came back and it's like I never missed a
Yeah,
beat.